He also stopped calling me. He hasn't called me since January, but we've been talking this whole time because I've been reaching out to him, but he has not reached out to me since January.
Yeah,
So
he has not said anything to you since January. Anything. You told me what he said. He quite literally did not react to it.
yeah, high key. Like, he high key was just like, oh, you can do whatever you want to do. So
what else can he do?
Hey y'all, okay, this story time gets a little crazy. Oh, did I say a little? I meant a lot. So this girl is obsessed with this boy to the point where he tried to tell her in a million ways that he don't want her. And she still feels like he wants her. Go figure. I mean, this one right here is kind of scary. I'm not going to lie, but keep your eyes open, grab your popcorn, and sit back because this is about to be a messy one. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
But I'll be on it always, always.
okay, hi. It kind of sounded like hi, how are you guys?
How you doing, man? What's going on?
I'm doing good. So, it kind of sounded like the girl before me had a similar story.
Okay.
I'm going to be up here quick because every day I'm kind of getting over it, but I just wanted to get it off my chest. So, basically, situationship for 10 months. Okay. 5 months ago, mom got diagnosed with breast cancer.
Your mom or his?
His mom. I'm 21, he's 24.
Okay.
I'm in college, he is not.
Okay.
I have my own place, he does not. He lives with his mom.
Okay.
And with that, 5 months, he kind of said he wanted his space. Like, when his mom got diagnosed with cancer, he wanted his space.
Okay.
I felt like that was kind of, like, understandable, so I gave him about a couple days of space. Like, 4 days of space.
Appreciate you, Gemini. Go ahead.
4 days of space. He did not think that was enough. So I said, why?
Why?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna address that, but go ahead, continue.
And immediately he was like, oh, mind you guys, the reason why it's a situationship for 10 months is because he told me on month. So we met in October. He told me in December that he did not want a relationship.
So why?
Right now.
What was? So
he said he's not ready for a relationship right now, but he does see me long term.
But Tia, my problem is, right? I'm gonna ask you, would you consider yourself a pick-me at this point?
No, because I was practically giving him crap for months. Like, basically saying, date me.
To me, though. Yes, because you were begging me. Please take me serious. Please pick me. Right? So, if somebody tells you, if your intention is to be taken seriously, right? That's something that you want, and it has to make sense for you. Let's make the theoretical scenario that you love yourself. You want to be taken seriously. A guy that you're speaking to tells you 3 months into talking to you, I'm pretty sure y'all probably been intimate, so on and so forth, up to now. I'm not looking for a relationship. This is somebody that you're seeing consistently. And you decide within that same conversation to say, you know what? Because he says not right now, maybe later, I'll wait. Does that not make you a pick-me?
I would say that I also did not want a relationship at that time.
Then why are we talking about a relationship? Why would he get?
Well, because it was after 10 months. So when we first brought up the conversation, like after obviously hooking up after like 3 months, brought up the conversation. He said, "Oh, I'm not ready for a relationship right now." I said, "Yeah, me too. So let's just get to know, let's just keep getting to know each other. It's like cool vibe. We can hook up, but it's just like we're not gonna take, But mind you, it started.
If you are telling a man in 2026 that you're currently intimate with, that you're also not looking for anything serious, do you think that same man would ever take you seriously? You don't take yourself seriously.
I don't know, because I don't really see that as I don't see that. Well, back then at least, I was like, I didn't see that as like
when there are women who are genuinely going about shit the right way, who genuinely take themselves seriously, who make things clear. They let it be clear what their boundaries are, what they're looking for, and niggas still try them. What makes you think that you, who quite literally are going along with the rhetoric that you're ideally not supposed to go along with, what makes you think that a man will take you seriously within that same breath? How?
I think it was because, this is me being 21. I was like, well, we like each other. That was like the big deal. So when we were both like, oh, we were seeing each other every weekend,
You mean
every
you liked
day.
him?
Huh?
You mean you liked him?
He would also say he liked me.
He's lying. Because you wouldn't have been in a situationship for 10 months. He lied.
Well, there's a part there. So the reason why, so before we get to the 10 months, because right now we're in 10 months, but let's talk about when we, so mom got diagnosed with cancer, right? So before those months, so October, November, December, it was cool. Like, those 3 months were cool. Like, we were going on dates. We went on gym dates. We went to go get food. I went to go see his friends. I went to his house a couple times. He went to my house a couple times. He met my friends. We're both young, dumb, drinking, having a good time. January hit, and he tells me at the beginning of January, y'all, he says, it's going to change. Like, things are going to change. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, good vibes, whatever.
Hold on, I'm going to let you continue. By the way, he's not saying these things for no reason. Trust and believe she's asking him about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, so he says things are going to change. And I said, oh, because he said he wants to focus on his money. He wants to move out by the end of the year. He only wants to be, worried about his money. And I said, okay, cool. So then January went through. We went through January. At the end of January, mom got diagnosed with breast cancer. Right? And when she got diagnosed with breast cancer, y'all, like, after that, I was like, okay, I'm going to give him like a couple days to like take that all in, talk to his family. So I did that. And then I called him to check up on him because I was like, hey, what's going on? Because he's not a texter. He only likes to call. And he also stopped calling me. He hasn't called me since January, but we've been talking this whole time because I've been reaching out to him, but he has not reached out to me since January. So.
Wait, so even up to now, he still hasn't reached out to you? Like.
No, so this was our last argument. We had an argument on Saturday, and it was just like I reach out to him, but he says he's so busy, so he works 12-hour shifts 7 days a week or 6 days a week, and like he just doesn't, so I called him at to check on him about his mom, and then boom, like then he's like, I'm good, I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to talk about it at all. And I was like, okay, I can give you that, but let's keep talking, cool. And then I seen him outside, y'all. I seen him outside at the first week of February. And that pissed me off. So I also went outside went out with my friends. He went out with his friends. I called him. We were both drunk. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm outside. And I was like, oh, you're outside. I thought you were going to take your space. You know what I'm saying? That's what this whole thing was about. You're going to get back on your money. You're going to get back on your stuff.
You're obsessive though, love. I'm not going to lie. You're very obsessive.
How?
Because this man clearly doesn't like you and he's showing you and you're still begging him. You're still contacting him. Only an obsessive, desperate woman would do such things. I'm telling you. As someone who deals with women, I'm telling you.
My thing is, why would he let me go?
Who cannot read the room. Right? Who that's the only way, that's desperate, will do what you're doing. I promise you. It's desperate.
But my thing is, I was wondering because I was giving him I feel like a lot of pushback. Like I wasn't always like.
Pushback how? He wasn't talking to you, love. When did the pushback end in January? Because he stopped talking to you in January.
Yeah, he stopped reaching out to me in January.
Yeah, so we're pushback on what? He's not pursuing you. What could you push back? That's what's confusing me. You're talking about a pushback, but in order for there to be a pushback, there would have to be like some type of pursuit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not crazy at this because he had me like, oh, I really like you, but I'm trying to focus on this right now. I'm not ready for a relationship right now, but I do see you long term and all this stuff. And then what happened was I went to go talk to someone else because he said that's cool. Like, so I met someone else while I was talking to him because we were not in a relationship.
So your Lord and Savior said it was cool, so you decided to go do it finally?
My Lord and Savior.
That's what you're making it seem like, gang. Like that's what I'm trying to like. It sounds crazy that I'm saying that, right? But the way you're painting this picture for me, and this is from your perspective, God knows what he would tell me, right? If she's telling me this, could you imagine what he would tell me, right? But what I'm saying to you is you're waiting like for permission. It's like you're again waiting to be picked. And like, what is that? Like, I mean, we're gonna address it a little bit later, but go ahead.
So at this point, I was thinking like, I was like, oh, well, he's not able to pursue me because his money's not right. Like, his money's not right. His mom has breast cancer. Why am I about to sit here and pull out a relationship while he's going through all this stuff? And when, like, when his money is not right, I mean, like, he had to pay back school loans. He had to pay back his insurance, like health insurance that he hasn't paid off. He's trying to move out. He's help pay for his mom's medical bills. And it was just like money. I don't have money. And I'm not where I want to be. You know that Bruno Mars song where it's like,
also, just so you know, Tia, just so you understand, and I want my life to correct me if I'm completely wrong, right? Mm-hmm. Is that not what every nigga says when they're trying to get away from a girl? I got some stuff going on in my life right now that's really serious, and I'm not gonna lie. Is that literally not what every single nigga says when they're trying to get away from a girl? Seriously.
That's what I would say.
It's literally it's never changed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You start bringing family issues. Go ahead.
Yeah, it gets crazy. So I met someone else in Atlanta, and I turned up by myself in Atlanta. Boom. Told him. See how he would react. He was like, oh, okay, cool, you know, whatever.
He didn't ask.
No, he didn't ask. But I told him because I was really trying to see where his head was at. Because at this point, this was like the end of February, y'all. And I'm just like, bro, why won't this man just like tell me that he doesn't want me and leave? You know what I'm saying?
He has in a million different ways.
No, he did not say it.
He has not said anything to you since January.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
He hasn't reached out to me since January.
What else can he do?
Right.
Do you want to what?
This is what he was saying. The reason why it was like he was like, I don't even have time to call my mom. Like that's what he was even saying. He was like, Tia, the fact that I don't call you, like I don't call nobody. And y'all, he showed me his phone. Well, I looked in his phone. I looked in his phone. I looked in his phone. And first of all, he had 1,400 texts unread. And I'm thinking, that's a lot of people unread. Like, that is a lot of people, y'all. So I'm sitting here believing him. I'm like, he literally doesn't have time for me, but I like him. So, I mean, I guess I was just like waiting for him to tell me like what it is, what it's not type of thing, like verbatim. So I told him about my Atlanta trip, and he was not happy. Like he wasn't upset, but he was kind of like.
You told me what he said. He quite literally did not react to it.
Yeah, high key. Like he high key was just like, oh, you can do whatever you want to do. So, yeah. And then y'all, March hit, and I'm like, okay, let me at least try to like give this man actual space, because that's what he kept asking for. He kept asking for space, and I didn't understand why, because I was like, if you like me, why do you want space, right? So he was like I like you, but I need space. I need my space to get my hair right, because how can two people be together if they're both not straight, or they're both like, if one's in a bad place, the other one in a good place, whatever. So then y'all, April hit. I was still calling him because I was just like, let me just keep talking to him. Let's see what the vibe is. But I feel like y'all, each week I was losing interest. And now it's about May, and his mom started chemo. And basically I told him, like I said, let's have a conversation. So he put up to my house, y'all. He started crying. He got real emotional talking about, oh, his mom this, his mom that.
By the way, they were never in a relationship, just so everybody knows. Not ever. This is quite literally insanity, if anybody is wondering. They were never in a relationship, and this man has not said anything to her since January.
Yeah,
I just need y'all to understand this.
So
this is quite literally harassment if I've ever seen it.
Then, wait, I'm harassing him or he's harassing me?
Oh, absolutely. You're harassing him. You're obsessing. You're actually scaring me, Tia.
Listen.
And the reason why I have to like put it this way,
I know that.
I genuinely want you to stop, though. That's why I have to put it this way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, and I'm gonna get to the conclusion, because so basically what happened was, then in May we had a conversation. This man is crying, and he's like, my mom said, I told my mom about you, And my mom said, if you like her, you will leave her because you're not the man that she wants you to be. And mind you, y'all, I like how y'all are using the word harassing because at this point I was so mad. Like, y'all don't understand. I was mad.
Wait, what did he say? I'm sorry, I missed that. What exactly did he say?
Yeah, his mom. So his mom was on her. She was starting chemo, right? And mind you, they're trying to move her right now to Arizona because they feel so bad. Like, she wants to be close to her family, so they're working on trying to move her. And I'm trying to be there for him. Everyone, I'm trying to support him and all this stuff. So, then he told me what his mom told him. Sorry, his mom told him while she's on the hospital bed about to go start chemo. Is his mom said, if you like her, you will leave her because you're not the man that she needs you to be. Because in this case, he's thinking I need so much attention when I'm just asking.
And he told you that. She said that. I'm so sorry. I see right, dude. Yo, he's trying to tell her in a million ways to leave me the fuck alone. I'm being so serious. He's been.
But my thing is not that hard. It's not that hard. Just block me.
The fuck alone in a million different ways.
Can't he just block me? Why can't he just block me?
Why does he have to, love? Are you crazy? Why does he have to? Why does he have to?
I agree. Why does he have to? But he has to at this point because I was so frustrated with the fact that if he played me by January, I was gonna be love.
He told you since January. He has not spoken to you. If somebody has not made the effort to speak to me since January and I'm still talking to them, I'm crazy. I have a problem. I'm not mentally there, like in my head. I'm gone. If I'm still trying to talk to somebody to any degree, and you're a woman, and I can understand if it was a nigga who was doing it, right? You're the one who's ideally supposed to be, but you're so long gone that you're chasing a nigga.
Yes.
I'm being so serious.
Having
a man was never that serious. And what I will tell you is, because at the end of the day, I do want you to improve at the end of the day. I'm not just sitting here trying to get at you, right? You're 21 years old.
He's 24.
Now, you're 21. If you do not seek the therapy, do what you need to do to eradicate this mindset completely now, you are going to end up in the most fucked up positions in your 20s. I promise you. Mark my words.
But my thing is, I do want to say this. I do have an internship at a big company. Like, I'm about to finish my degree. Like, this was just kind of like a side thing where it was just like, I honestly thought he liked me. But
this is extremely, this could be really detrimental to everything you got going on, though. Like, how you think when it pertains to men in general, like, it's gonna leak into everything else. Because if you cannot read the room in a simple, like, one-on-one, I don't see how you can read the room anywhere else. This was so straightforward. It was so straightforward that it shouldn't even have gotten here.
But I feel like he kind of deserved my reactions for a lot of the times because honestly, I felt like he said he would never ghost me, but I feel like that's exactly what he did in January. Like, he ghosted me. If I didn't reach out to him, he would never talk to me. So what happened, y'all, was we talked in the car. He came over like after going to his mom in the hospital, whatever. But y'all, so this was the key, right? I'm on Instagram, right? And I have his private Instagram. And I told him I seen on his private Instagram because he was telling me, y'all, that for months he was in another city. God. Mind you, he's telling me, oh, T, I'm in another city. I can't see you. I'm in another city. I can't see you. I can't see you. I can't see you. I can't see you. So then he told me the week that we were going to have our conversation, he told me he was going to be in my city. But I had asked him that same day, I said, are you in my city the same day? He said no. But I went to his private store, y'all, and his ceiling, like, I only seen the ceiling, and it was the exact ceiling of his mom's basement. And I called him on that, and I said, hey, like, and I really want to just say his name on here so y'all stay away from this man, but I don't know. But anyways.
Can you stay away from him? I'm serious. Can you can you actually?
Yes, I gotta get to the end. I have to get to the end. I'm almost done. So basically, his mom. Well, yeah. So I told him. I said, "Hey, I see that you're at your mom's house. Are you in my city?" He said, "No. The city at my Airbnb the ceiling at my Airbnb looks the exact same from my mom's house." And I said, "Your mom has an unfinished basement. How in the world does an Airbnb ceiling?" Because like I said, he was staying for work in a different city. It's a long. That's a whole nother portion of it. I'm not gonna
How do you even know this?
I'm not trolling you guys.
But how do you know this though? What the fuck?
How do I know? Oh, what his ceiling looks like? Because we used to FaceTime all the time.
But how did you know that he was in another, like, he was out for work?
Oh, he's been out. So he works in, he's like he works for flooring. And he's been traveling since February. He started traveling in February and came back. This is not funny, y'all. This actually was happening. So from February to May, you guys, he was in a different city. He was in Cleveland.
How did you know where he was at, though?
We would FaceTime. And I know what his house looks like. He was not in his house when we used to FaceTime. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was in a different city. So when I called him out on that in May, y'all, he said that he said it's just, he's not home. His Airbnb looks the exact same. And I said, well, I've never seen that room before, so I don't understand how it can look the exact same. So mind you, the next day he comes to my city, which is only 2 hours away. It's fine. We have the conversation. But the issue with that is, y'all, he blocked me from his private story. And he only blocked me. So all my other friends can see his private story because it's kind of like a link on his Instagram. So I don't have access to that link no more, y'all. So I told him about that. I said, hey, why did you block me and everybody else can see it? So this is when I start realizing. I said, oh, you trying to play. Oh, you trying to see how it can go, if it can go down the slide. So I'm going to show you.
That's not what he's trying to do, Tia. He's trying to get the fuck away from you, Tia.
I know, but he could have just said that. He
didn't have to say. He doesn't have to. He's showing you. He said so many different things. No, he does not. He does not have to say that. He does not have to say that, love. That's what I'm trying to say. What do you have going on? He literally, I don't understand. He stopped talking to you in January.
But it's June. He respectfully said, I am not interested. So
he already said that in a million different ways.
But I don't care about the different ways, because he was always saying, but I like you. I don't want to hear, but I like you. I want to hear, I don't like you. I'm done.
No. Hey, Tia, look, listen to me. If this is real, like I said, seek help.
I'm almost at the end. Hold on. I have to get to the end.
Get to the end. Well, we need to hurry up, Doug. I gotta other people on.
Okay. So basically, end of story, you guys. I'm just going to act like this all never happened. And try to move on. So that's all I need to say, because you do have other people. But sorry, that was my situationship. So I'll get off now. Thank you for your advice, you guys.
Okay, good luck to you. I don't. What can I like? But why? But that was too, for that to be, she didn't fuck up or stutter. That's my thing. She didn't stutter though. So unless you're extremely, extremely talented, it's hard to make that shit up on a whim like that though. It's really hard to make that shit up on a whim. She said it's all right. What the fuck? I gotta get it. Nah, hell no.